This is Sail of the Century, episode number 2288. It was recorded on the 29th of the 8th, 1990. Text be advised, and it's recorded in stereo.
This is John Sargent from New South Wales, risking prices valued at $54,195. Tonight, we're offering a $5,000 double-door fridge, a $25,000 German upright piano, 2 brilliant Holden vehicles, plus a cash jackpot of $302,000. All on the world's richest quiz, Sail of the Century. And now, here's the star of the show, Tony Barber.
Yes. Into action. I would just like to say Haywood College, is that right? Haywood. Another one of the very fine schools we have represented in the audience all this week. John Sargent, welcome back, John.
Thanks, Tony.
Have a big night celebrating last night?
A quiet night.
A quiet night?
Yep,
Yeah, I guess you need it.
Mm.
To come up fresh.
Yeah.
This night. You've got, what is it, 60, 70,000 or something?
I'm not sure.
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, the main thing, you're going all the way, aren't you?
I hope so.
You're attempting to. Let's find out the people who are going to stand in your way. Ladies and gentlemen, the awesomely attractive Miss Elise Platt. Awesomely attractive, you like that? Awesome.
Thank you. Hello.
That's a lovely dress.
Thank you very much.
Is that, what's embroidered, is it?
No, lace.
Lace. Embroidered
have you got
lace.
your contacts in today?
Yeah, certainly have. My word.
Yeah. No, it's not embroidered. It's just a nice lace over some material.
Lovely, lovely. Now, what about John's opponents here? Very important people.
Our first very important person has come from St Ives, New South Wales. Please welcome Alec Hodge.
How do you do, Alec?
Well, Tony.
And our second contestant has come from South Caulfield, Victoria. Please welcome Ruth Gordon.
Hi, Ruth. Independent investment advisor, Alec.
That's right, Tony.
What are you advising people to do with their money at the moment?
Well, look at the risk, look at the timing, and don't buy an investment if you haven't got a plan when and why to sell it.
Proceed cautiously, right?
That's right.
Right.
Okay, Alec. We'll see if we can get you to spend some money tonight. Ruth, where are you studying?
I'm studying at Monash University, Tony.
You're doing what?
Arts degree. Finish
An
this
arts.
semester, hopefully.
That'll be it, will it?
That'll be it.
And what are you going to do then?
Well, I'm interested in urban planning, but it's a matter of getting to that stage and getting a job.
Yeah. Good luck with your exams and all the best with your future.
Thank you very much.
$20 each.
Good luck. Have a great day.
Let's do it. Round one. An erroneous idea or superstitious belief is sometimes called an old John?
Wives' tale.
An old wives' tale, yes. Starting with L, what word may precede gas, hyena and jackass? John?
Laughing.
Laughing, yes. Attributed to Robert Burns is the saying, there is no such uncertainty as a sure what? Alec?
Thing.
Thing, yes. Listen carefully and tell me the name of this great soul singer. John?
Aretha Franklin.
That's right. I say a little prayer, Aretha Franklin. Yeah. What feline name is given to light-reflecting studs used to mark traffic lanes on roads, John?
Cat eyes.
Cat's Eyes is the name. They're accepting cat eyes. That's okay. Which US city is the home of jazz? John?
New Orleans.
Yes, again. In good form tonight. John, you've got 45. You're immediately $20 ahead of your nearest opponent with 45 to spend. Here's Elise attempt you.
John, handmade and painted in Israel by well-known designer Andres Meyer, this 4-piece collection of glass plates includes a range of colourful designs and shapes. The limited edition set is normally $1,100. Tonight it's only $6 from Andres Meyer from Simron and Sail of the Century.
They are truly beautiful. Are they not beautiful, John?
They're lovely.
Would you not like to have them?
We live in a very old house. And
Well, I always think that, I mean, this is a very old art, you know, ceramics and all this sort of stuff. I mean, it's been around for a long time, and I was only going to charge you $5 for them. But if you don't want them, we'll let it go. All right. In 1981, the Australian Institute of Sport opened in which city, John?
in Canberra.
Yes. Commodore E.C. Benedict created what egg dish? John?
Eggs Benedict.
He did. An exciting game with a close finish is colloquially known as a nail, John.
Biting finish.
Correct. That's right. Or a nail biter would have done. Yes. All right. Let's go for a pick of the board. Who am I? I was born in England 1929. I began playing the instrument with which I'm associated to pass the time during guardhouse duty in Egypt in 1947. I formed a band in 1958 and gained work in German beer cellars before the trad jazz boom hit. I had a hit record with Somerset in 1960, and in 1962 I topped the US charts with my best-known recording, Stranger on the Shore, which reportedly sold over 4 million copies. Famous for my clarinet playing. My given name is John.
Benny Goodman?
No. My given name is Bernard, but I'm known by the nickname of Acker and Al.
Bilk.
Acker Bilk is right. Yeah, well done, Alec. You get the pick of the board, mate. And on the board to pick from, we have the faces as follows.
Richard Carlton.
60 Minutes.
Betsy's Wedding.
Whole darn cast there.
Jim Whaley.
Sunday.
1927.
Current single, Don't Forget Me.
Jodie Caligari.
Comes from Bunbury, Western Australia. Loves going to school and playing with her little friends.
Tracy Gold.
Growing Pains.
Steve Liebman.
The Today Show.
Robin Parkin.
National 9 News Brisbane.
Clive Robertson.
Robbo's World Tonight. Alec.
Steve Liebman, please, Tony.
Steve Liebman.
It's a delicious choice, Alec. You've won 12 yards of beautifully boxed chocolate to satisfy the sweetest tooth. Valued at $233 from Ernest Hillier.
All right. Chalky. Try and make it last, Alec, you know, not too much at once. All of our home viewers will receive a money clip from Wendy Manzo Diamonds of the Hilton, the Sale of the Century board game from Crown and Andrews, a prize well worth having. We'll be back with round 2 right after the break. So what happened when a London train pulled into Waterloo Station 5 minutes early? Pete Smith, what happened when a London train pulled into Waterloo Station 5 minutes early?
What did happen when a London train
The
pulled
guard
into...
announced to dumbfounded passengers, those ticket holders who feel they haven't... No, I just remembered. Those ticket holders who feel... Those ticket holders who feel they haven't had their money's worth from British Rail are perfectly welcome to stay in their carriages for an extra 5 minutes. That's what happened. Waterloo Station. Alec 25, Ruth 20, John 60. Published in 1555. Centuries is a book of prophecies by John.
Nostradamus.
That's correct. While on tour of England and Europe, Buffalo Bill's Wild West show was seen 3 times by which British monarch? Alec.
Queen Victoria.
Queen Victoria. Loved it. Loved that little Annie Oakley. Who am I? I was born in England in 1946. I migrated to Australia with my parents when I was 9 and we settled in Brisbane. I made my singing debut 2 years later on a local children's television show and then graduated to teenage shows before moving to Sydney when I was 17. I joined the band that backed me at an audition at Sydney Surf City, and our first record, Blue Day, was a local hit, but our first big national hit was Poison Ivy. Alec.
Billy Thorpe.
Yes, well done. Gee. Good work. Which face would you like, Alec?
Clive Robertson.
Clive
please.
Robertson there.
A healthy choice, Alec. You won a collection of health food products, including herb teas and breads, plus books, valued at $500 from Norganic Health Foods.
How yummy, yummy, yummy. Good. Winning 6 Oscars in 1951 was the film An American in what, John?
Paris.
What city? Paris. Which American president emancipated the slaves 1860? Alec.
Lincoln.
Correct. Fast money. Round 2, is it? Fast money. 30 seconds on the clock and your time starts. Now, according to the saying, silence is what colour, John?
It's golden.
Correct. By what name do we call footwear known elsewhere as flip-flops? Ruth.
Slippers.
Thongs. A sudden drastic drop is sometimes called a nose what? John.
A nosedive.
Correct. Which contact sport is ruled by the ABA? John.
Baseball.
Boxing. A famous German novel is All Quiet on the... John.
The Western Front.
Correct. In what country did bologna sausage originate? Ruth.
Spain.
Italy. What is the last letter in the word canoe meaning a boat? Alec.
E.
Yes, famous for her role. There it is. Finito. John is already up to $80. Once again, having a bit of a cakewalk here. John, you're leading by 40. 80 to spend. Here's Elise.
John, made in Germany with the rigours of industry in mind, this range of power tools offer a wide array of practical features for the home handyman or pro. From super vacuum to plunge router, circular saw and workbench. They're normally $1,687 tonight, only $9 from Festo and sale of
Plunge
the century.
Plunge router.
router.
Where's the plunge router?
Plunge router.
Do you know where the plunge router is?
That one.
That's the plunge router there. Yes, indeed it is. John, this is heavy-duty stuff. Are you into heavy-duty stuff?
I like them, yes. I like them a lot, Tony.
Good. Well, you can have these for $7. And it's going once at $7. It's going twice at $7. It's going 3 times, and it's sold at that price.
With the plunge router.
Likes to wait on, doesn't it? Oh, look, there it is there, plunging. Now, it's Trevor Chappell's birthday. He's 32 today, and everyone remembers because he did the famous underarm bowl. He was the bowler. But who was the bowlee, or the batter, who received that underarm ball? We'll be back to tell you right after this. Of course, Kiwi. But which Kiwi is it? The New Zealand batsman involved, you could win a lot of money on this in pubs and things, Brian McKechnie. Brian McKechnie was the batsman who received the underarm ball from Trevor Chappell. Alec 40, Ruth 10. John 73, looking terrific. What colour name is given to the Nile River between Malakal and Khartoum, John?
It's the Blue Nile.
It's the White Nile. Wrong colour. Which fictional duo are referred to as star-crossed lovers? John.
Romeo and Juliet.
That is right. Who am I for a pick of the board? Born in Canada in 1941, the son of a restaurant proprietor. Interested in music from an early age, I formed a vocal trio when I was 12, and we appeared in clubs throughout Canada. Becoming a solo act, I moved to Hollywood, where my first 2 records were not a success. In 1961, I wrote the theme music for The Longest Day, as well as playing a part in the movie. Also, I wrote the hit song My Way. Alec.
Henry Mancini?
No, but I'm best remembered for a huge hit I wrote and recorded when I was 16. The record was called Diana, and with a surname beginning with A, I am Paul who? I can't believe how soon we forget. Paul Anka.
Oh, Anka, yes.
I'm so young and you're so old. No pick of the board, you're out in the cold. There we go. In December 1977, who was elected leader of the ALP? Ruth.
I don't know.
It was Bill Hayden. In which Olympic track and field event did Gary Honey represent Australia? John.
The triple jump.
1984, Los Angeles. It was the long jump, but he does triple jump as well, I think. I'm pretty sure he does triple jump as well. In the 84 Olympics, it was the long jump. Okay, so we don't get... You play cash card, John. You're leading by $28, and you spend $15 to go this way.
And precision engineering, that's the perfect recipe for any kitchen. There's a double wall convection oven with large infrared grill, 4 cooking zone benchtop hot plate, and 3-speed fan range hood. All up valued at $3,368 from Bosch, and sale is a trip.
Now, stand by. The cash card has reached the hitherto only reached once or twice previously sum of $15,000. A burst of beautifully rehearsed elation from the audience. And John, your big chance.
What's my lead, Tony?
$28. He's doing it.
Clubs again.
Now remember, it's only money, and we don't want you to cry when you get your money back, because that's a good result, actually. And so it goes to 16th out. There it was. It was the spades that had it. Alec 40, Ruth 5, and John 68. Which one-word branch of agriculture specialises in fruits, vegetables, flowers, and Alec?
Horticulture.
Horticulture, flowers, shrubs, trees, etc. The American Theatre Awards, named after Antoinette Perry, are called the what? John.
The Perry Awards?
No, they're called the Tonys. Antoinette, Tonys. A garment with a high, close-fitting neck is given what reptilian name? Ruth.
Polo?
Turtleneck. Back to 0. Who am I? This is the last pick of the board, Ruth. You could pick up the money here and still be alive. Who am I? I was born in France in 1841 and died in 1919. I was apprenticed to learn porcelain painting after displaying an early talent for drawing. While studying at Charles Glaire's studio, I met Claude Monet. And during the 1870s, we developed the broken colour technique of the Impressionists. Among my most famous works are The Luncheon of the Boating Party. John.
Henri Matisse?
Nope. Orsman and Chateau and The Bathers. My given names are Pierre Auguste, and with a surname beginning with R, I am Pierre.
Rembrandt? Rembrandt?
No. Auguste. Who? No takers for Pierre Auguste Renoir. Huh? We don't have a pick of the board. Which face would, where was the money, please?
Robin Parkin had the wild card. The other money was with Jim Whaley, Richard Carlton in 1927. The cast of Betsy's Wedding had the $25.
Well, it sort of went a bit quiet that round, I think, but I'm sure we're going to brighten things up in the next round. It'll be the fast money right after the break. Hang on. We'll be back. All set for the big wind-up. Here we go. 60 seconds left in the match. 60 seconds on the clock, and we've got to try and get the scoring going up to that last round. 60 seconds there. Alec 45, Ruth 0, John 63, and your time starts now. What was the better known name of Harry Lillis Crosby? Alec.
Bing.
Correct. Which African city was named after Boer leader Andries Pretorius? John.
Pretoria.
Correct. Starting with C, what word may precede crop, sale and register? John.
Cash.
Correct. Karl Marx's co-founder of modern communism was John.
Engels.
Yes. According to the proverb, practice makes... Alec.
Perfect.
Correct. With which sport was Buster Crabbe associated? Alec.
Swimming.
Correct. How many N's are contained in the word mannequin? John.
2.
3. A female bear and a female pig share what name? Alec.
Sow.
Yes. What was the name of the first shuttle to fly in space? John.
Columbia.
Correct. What is both a type of hoop and an Hawaiian dance? Alec.
Hula.
Yes. Rhyming with tinny. What is the sound made by a horse? Ruth.
Winnie.
Yes. The name of which disease can precede insipidus and mellitus? Alec.
Diabetes.
Correct. What receptacle is an anagram of nib? John.
Bin.
Yes. One who practices chiropractic is a... John.
Chiropractor.
Yes. Just got home. Oh. Let's scare for the world. Alec.
That's a new great. Oh, it's good. What did you win?
Alec. You came home. Alec, you came home like a...
Yeah.
And John, just a couple of questions in at the end.
He was certainly
Alec
chasing
deserves a
John's-
very good reward for that excellent
He does,
performance in Fast
he
Money.
does, really
Has he got
chasing-
one?
Well, he's got prizes to the tune of $733, plus something from Pete Smith. Thank you very much for playing. Well done.
And Ruth got caught in the crossfire.
She sure did. Something from Pete for you. Thanks for playing.
Bad luck, Ruth. Here's Pete.
Ruth and Alec will both receive the electronic sale of the century board game from Crown and Andrews, plus our gold and diamond money clip from Wendy Manzo, Diamonds at the Hilton, and sale of the century.
John, that was not one of your best nights there. Whoa. He was within one question. Let's go shopping. Here we go. Makes you think, doesn't it?
Yeah, getting a bit flat.
Yeah, well, it happens, you see. Now, who was our old friend? Virginia Noel. She used to take Smarties and get her sugar Lucas going in between rounds, you know. Which, oh, you're breathing heavily too.
I am. I might try the Smarties tomorrow, I think.
Righto. Try this for size.
John, a touch of genuine French charm is waiting on this 2-week trip for 4 to romantic New Caledonia. With business class airfares, $5,000 spending money, and studio apartment accommodation in Noumea, the trip is valued at $14,440 from UTA French Airlines, Connection Holidays, and Westpac MasterCard. Presenting an absolute sight and sound spectacular. Included is a flat-screen stereo television and
Lucky to see my mum's pearls.
a truly magnificent indulgence. This superb necklace contains 2 rows of fine cultured pearls with a platinum and white gold clasp that features 103 glittering fine-cut diamonds. It's valued at $20,000 from Kosminski Galleries.
I think I'd want something in the will, though, first, before you actually handed them over. Beautiful they are. So the cars, Peter.
Tony, a driving double that is well above par. The Commodore Berliner V6 sedan sets new standards of motoring comfort with 4-speed overdrive, automatic transmission, radial tune suspension and air conditioning. While the Nova SLX hatch features 5-speed manual gearing, tinted side and rear windows and plush velour trim. The Commodore Berliner sedan and Nova SLX hatch are on the road at $47,409 from Holden, Australia's driving future.
All right, then, you see, it's got to be one or the other. It's either the cars or the other prize. John?
Number 4.
That was your scariest night. Maybe it's going to be your best result. Mum's necklace.
Number 9.
And to go with it? Oh, bad combo.
Number 12.
Yes,
Look,
well, you
the
know what it
wrong
has to
way
do.
round.
There it is, look, there it is. And it's the necklace. Beautiful necklace, too, indeed. Bring up the necklace, please, Peter. Let's have a look at it.
John has won a beautiful pearl and diamond necklace from Kosminski Galleries and Sale of the Century.
That just rounds out your list of prizes very nicely. And now all that's left is
The cars.
the cars and the money. Let's see the money.
Tonight's Sale of the Century cash jackpot is $302,000.
You've now got $74,000 worth. There's still $51,000 worth left on the board, and of course the cash, and it's all $427,000. Have a think for 10 seconds.
Wilts. Yeah, I'll stay on, Tony.
See you tomorrow night. Another big one tomorrow, folks. Oh, these are the golden nights. We'll see you tomorrow night, everybody. Keep smiling and bye for now.
Good
Gonna be
night.
a big one.
Bye-bye. Have a great night.
Johnny boy.
This is a Grundy television production for the Nine Network. Peter Smith speaking.